We're here at Rocky Mountain RepRap 2025. I'm over in the Gloop booth, and we're about to do some Florida Man stuff. Let's get into it. Jeff, take it away. It's a really nice view from up here. It's quite lovely. We're over at Diamondback here for Rocky Mountain RepRap 2025. Started out strong, looking at, well, diamonds. Rod, talk to us. What do we got going on? What's the new hotness coming out of Diamondback?
Yeah, we've been playing with a lot of diamonds lately.
No surprise there.
Absolutely, yeah. So a lot of new technology that might be coming out. And also a lot of new printer hot ends.
GD+4 anytime soon?
We're working on stuff like that as well.
Without a ceramic heat break, please.
Bamboo A1 nozzle coming out. We're working with the H2D as well.
Nice, nice.
You know, so a lot of the new printers that are coming out recently. Elegoo Centauri.
I'm very interested in that Centauri carbon. I'm curious to see how they're going to handle long term. And the diamond, I don't got to worry about that no more, huh?
Yeah, that's true. Pretty excited about that.
I'm always excited. You guys know we love Diamondback Nozzles on the channel. We've done some pretty ridiculous things with them, and we have some really ridiculous things planned. So what other techs have you been playing around with for the diamond stuff other than drilling? I know that's like one of the core competencies of the parent company, but what have you all been messing around with?
Yeah, some of the stuff that we've been playing around with is you know, some stuff with painting. I'll just leave it there. Some stuff with cooling. Little technology here and there that we've been playing around with. We still want to stay in the 3D printing
You want to
space.
diversify your revenue stream.
Absolutely.
Like any good business does, okay? But you guys have a really cool thing here. You got an ice sculpture.
Absolutely.
And that gives people a unique experience to see the thermal conductivity of the diamond, right?
Yeah. And you know, we've been around these shows a lot, so not only are we teaching our customers about diamond, but our customers are teaching our customers about our diamond. It's really cool to see.
Rod, it is always great seeing what you guys are up to. Is there anything new since the last show that's been released?
So right now, what we have available, the newer stuff is the Prusa nozzle, Nextruder, Bamboo nozzle. But yeah, some other stuff that's coming out really shortly. So stay tuned.
Check out Diamondback. We'll link to them in that description. And I brought a thermal camera, so let's see what this looks like under thermal. Rod, this has been amazing. Thank you for showing off, bringing tons of diamonds. Thank you so much again. Love always seeing what you guys do. And I love the new backdrop. This is nice.
Nice and classy. We like to keep it that way.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I miss the TV though. But seriously guys, we got a lot more coming up on Rocky Mountain 2025 here. So stay tuned, but we got to get on to the next one. Thank you again, Rod. Greatly appreciated. Go buy some diamond nozzles. We're over here at the Headamame booth. As you guys know, I like my audio. We're gonna do some headphones.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. We got Morgan here. We're hanging out, listening to some great tunes. We got Headamames. Let us know in those comments. What's coming up here with Headamame? Because you guys got not only some beautiful colorways, but I know there's some stuff happening behind the scenes.
Yeah, there's things brewing. We're working on elevating the Headamame experience, hopefully this year, but it's too early to say what the plan is, but I'm looking forward to what I can release later on. For now, I'm really happy to have actually gotten out in full force to an actual
background now. It's great.
To a real show. I think when you saw me in Printopia, it was t-shirts on a table that I managed to get lucky that nobody had showed up to. So yeah, nice to be here.
That is accurate, to be clear. We just didn't talk about it because it wasn't relevant. But you've got a really nice setup here. We got some shit audio. Yes, that's the brand. Connected into a bunch of Headamames so people can sit here, listen to music that they know, and try out different headphones, one after the other after the other. And it's a little rough here with how loud it is in the background, but man, they still sound good. Yeah,
luckily our open back headphones are a semi-open back. There is no porting between the ear cup and the backside, so they're still really isolating, and lots of people around here have been really excited about what they're hearing, and kind of sometimes getting to hear songs in a way that they've never heard before.
A nice set of headphones, cans, proper headphones, really open up what audio should sound like, and the Headamame sound great for the money. And that means we have to build some.
Yeah.
So we're
what color are you going to print them?
See, that's the thing. Users get to decide. The fans get to decide. So,
That's a bold move, Cotton.
Let's see if it pays off for them.
I know, yeah, it did not work out well for me on the Voron.
Okay.
But there's considerably less pieces on this than there is in a Voron.
Okay, so fans, please make them look amazing in every sense of the word.
I don't trust any of you, but I'm doing it because it's gonna be fun. So, in those comments, we wanna know what colorways you wanna see for the Headamames. And if you're super cool and know how to 3D model, make it.
Yeah.
And email us a link so I can see it in 3D so we can see how ridiculous it will actually look. And remember, I have a Prusa XL 5 tool head tool changer. Have fun. We're doing open back, to be clear. We're not gonna do the closed back. I'm an open back guy. I've always been an open back guy. I like the open backs.
And remember, the files are remixable, so
Yep.
if you want Grant to be wearing cat ears that you designed, then go to headamame.com.
Morgan is always great seeing the setup, crazy professional this time, and like he's got like a nice tablet set up with the amp, lots of splitters going to all the headphones, and plenty of volume room. So if you want to turn it up to 11,
These go to 11.
you can.
I'm looking forward to seeing those new headphones at the next booth playing off of the shit stack.
Yeah. Check out Headamame. Links are in that description down below. You got the Minamames as well. If you want something on ear, the big Headamames, if you really want to, you know,
I have to
have a little
plug-
bit of fun.
The Minamames look great in a Pokeball colorway.
They honestly do. It is a
Yes.
legally distinct colorway. Hi, Nintendo. We love you. Don't sue us. We got so much more here at Rocky Mountain Rep 2025. Let's go on to the next one. Morgan, thank you so much.
Thanks for coming by.
Take care. You know we love audio here at the 30 Musketeers channel. We're hanging out with the guys from Deposition Sound, showing off all the new stuff from the extra wubs to a little bit of a duo. Guys, what's going on with Deposition Sound? What is new?
Oh gosh, well thank you, Grant. The newest thing recently that we worked on was the FDM Duo. I'll speak to that first. It's actually a blending of two FDM4s into one, an MTM configuration with a slightly offset tweeter. It's printed in 4 quadrants, but we've also unified the design if you want to print it on a larger printer. But yes, it utilizes the same crossover network as the FDM4, but
Makes
with
it
the
easy.
woofers in parallel. And there's a little bit of tweaking that we're going to do there, but it sounds great as is.
Yeah, we heard it. We heard it in the demo room. And if you guys want to hear the entirety of that demo, make sure to join our Patreon, because about 2 songs deep, they decided we're done with royalty free, so I can only show you so much. And in fact, all the background music during this session is recorded live here at Rocky Mountain Rep during their demo. I love the Duo, especially because you got one with some Bluetooth in it.
We do, and it's still in prototype mode right now.
Can I pick it up?
Yeah, go for it.
And that way, if I want to hold it above my head and,
There you go.
know, just
you got
profess my love for things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over to Prusa.
There
I'll
you
be right
go.
back. No.
So yeah.
These are so nice.
We built off of the FDM Duo and stuffed it with some guts that can make boom go. So it has an internal amplifier, a little 100-watt Class D amplifier, and again the same crossover on offset. But yeah, it doesn't penetrate the rear baffle. So a little different setup.
Yep.
Voice the same again.
Some bottom ports I see.
Yes, ports are on the bottom. Same kind of serpentine design approach as the 4s.
Long
but
ports make for more wubs.
Basically, yes.
Yep.
These are actually tuned to be a little bit thicker and heavier in the sub-bass region, closer to 100 hertz. So that's low mid-bass, if you want to call it.
Yeah.
So it's bumpier for sure.
Yep.
I think folks like that. I like it.
They do. They like
a good
it.
time.
And the nice thing is, technically, you don't have to have them horizontal. I mean, you could
flip them vertical.
There are options.
Yeah. Now, after that, well, before that, kind of tail end of last year, we came up with the FDM S8. It's an 8-inch subwoofer that pieces together in 4 quadrants. There's tons of internal bracing. I don't have an example of that.
And no supports.
No supports.
And printable on a 256 build plate.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So any of you out there that have a 256 build plate or larger, no problem. You can do this in 4 pieces. Get an 8-inch sub with how many watts on the back?
That's
100?
It's 100 watt.
Hey.
Class D amplifier.
That's proper.
It comes with a kit, and it's ported down below. And again, it all pieces together.
The cool thing about this, right? You have the ability to design whatever you want, but you design around making it simple for people to assemble.
Yes.
Because if there was support, they had to pull out and gaskets, and it was
or alignment
pain.
issues. So everything is self-aligning.
Yep.
All goes together very simply. That piece is again to attach the backplate for the FDM Duo there, yeah.
Can't believe that came off too.
Yeah.
Guys, seriously, check out Deposition Sound. Links will be down below. We're gonna be doing some live builds of Deposition Sound speakers and then testing them up against my very large Acoustat, the Monitor 4's massive electrostatic speakers. And we're gonna see how well something that is 3D printed in 2025 stands up to something that is made out of wood and mylar made in the 1970s. So if you wanna see that, definitely follow along. And we're gonna be doing a contest to give away some Deposition Sound speakers. We have a lot more coming at you from Rocky Mountain Rep 2025. Again, check out Deposition Sound, links down below, and let us know, do you like audio? What do you got at home? And do you want to mess around with some Deposition Sound speakers? We gotta get moving on to the next one. Thank you both.
Thank you, Grant. Appreciate it.
It wouldn't be a Rocky Mountain Rep if we didn't have E3D here hanging out, but while there is some cool stuff coming out in 6 months, soon TM, get subscribed, you'll see it on the channel, don't worry. We're here to talk about Sanjay Mortimer Foundation.
Yeah.
Georgia, how you doing?
I'm really well, thank you. Yeah, like you said, lots of top secret stuff at the moment, but this time in a few months, I hope we have lots to share with everybody, which is exciting.
I'm excited, and while I'm not Iron Man, we do enjoy being able to show off really cool technology, and well, sometimes you have to get a little bit dirty to help the right people when and where possible, right?
This is true.
And I got a bit of a history doing some crazy things for the SMF. A couple of years back, we shaved my head. This past year, we went ahead and took pies to the face and raised over 10 grand total for the SMF. So we gotta ask you all, what crazy things should we do to raise money for the SMF this, I would say this year, but the next one's in March of 26.
It is. Yeah, so yesterday we announced that the next Sanjay Mortimer Rep Festival is going to be on the 7th and 8th of March 2026, back up in Manchester, which is really exciting. Still in the Manchester Metropolitan University, but in a different building. So if you guys came last year, you will have noticed it was slightly dark in the building. This building has lights, which is really exciting. And being in March, we should have an extra couple of hours of daylight, which is obviously always a benefit.
And it'll be a little bit warmer.
Don't count on that, but yes, it should be a little bit warmer and potentially less chance of raining, but it is Manchester, I know. It rains pretty much 98% of the time there. But yes, we need to come up with a new, a way to beat all of the fun stuff that Grant's done over the last couple of years. So if anybody does have any ideas, the crazier the better, right? Yeah.
I mean, as long as it's legal and nothing that's like permanently going to damage me. If it damages my ego and anything like that, that's fine. But
yeah.
Physical damage we want to try to avoid.
So no tattooing then?
No, my mother would not only kill me, but she would kill you. Seriously, check out the SMF. Links are down below. We had to come by and say hey and talk about it a little bit because we really do believe heavily in what the SMF is doing. I wouldn't have done everything that we've done if we didn't. And if you guys do want to learn more about who Sanjay was, we interviewed him. We actually the last interview that Sanjay did before he unfortunately left us way too damn early. And now that there's a foundation set up in his name to support neurodiverse makers in the UK and maybe sometime soon elsewhere, we'll see, you know.
Knows?
Everything is potentially possible here. If you do want to check it out, we'll link to it down there as well. George, is there anything else you want to leave the folks at home with?
Don't think so, other than say thank you for giving us the opportunity to talk about Smurf. And I mean, now's your opportunity to come and visit the UK and come to the UK's hottest rap festival.
Guys, again, check out the SMF. Links are down below. We got a lot else coming at you from Rocky Mountain 2025. Stay tuned. On to the next one. Thank you so much, Georgia.
You're welcome. That was good.
We're over here at Polar Filament at Rocky Mountain Rep 2025. We got my buddy Mitch, who you've seen us talk to plenty of times, and one of my favorites is his podcast episode where we got deep into everything about making filament. But you've got something special here, filament that literally disappears. Can we talk about this?
Absolutely. So this is one of our newest materials here. It's made in conjunction with Ecogenesis biopolymers. This is called PHA, and it is biodegradable. Really biodegradable, not like PLA. This stuff you can actually compost at your house. You can just throw it outside, and it's even 6691 marine biodegradable, marine certified biodegradable. So that means you can throw it in the ocean, and it will biodegrade, and it will turn into something that's non-toxic. It's not going to kill any of the plants or the fish that are there.
We like that.
It is a really cool material. Now, that being said, I've done a lot of weird R&D stuff. It seems like you can have biodegradability or printability, but never both.
Right.
And this is kind of that first stuff that I've been printing with a lot at my house because it just works. It's really easy. and is really, really nifty.
Do you need anything special to print with it?
No, it prints a little bit different than PLA. I would say the biggest thing is you don't want to print with heated bed. That'll cause it to warp, so you typically print without a heated bed. There's mixed things on what print surface is best. It seems like it sticks to just about everything except for textured PEI, so smooth PEI works out all right. But other than that, sometimes you can print on like tape or cryo grip or glass. It sticks really well to all of those.
Nice.
The cool thing about it is though, in terms of biodegradability, everyone always says, how quick does it biodegrade? And the answer is, it depends on how much bacteria load you have.
It always depends. It always depends.
So I would describe it similar to like wood or paper. So if you have a wooden chair in your house, it's gonna last forever. It's not going anywhere. But as soon as you throw that out inside of a composter, then it's gonna start to biodegrade quite quickly. The more bacteria there is, the faster it's gonna biodegrade.
Where can people get this PHA? Is it available right now?
You can get it on our website right now. We've got it in 2 colors at the moment, but as of literally this morning, I have a few new colors. We've got a light blue, a yellow, a green, and we even have supplies for a white and a red. So those will be coming real soon.
And so the pigments themselves are also fully biodegradable.
Exactly, and that's one of the things that's really hard about PHA is that like with PLA, we can just kind of take any color that we have, any sort of mixture, as long as it looks beautiful, it does its job. But PHA, in order for it to be certified marine biodegradable, that means every little aspect of it also needs to be biodegradable.
You don't want the plastics biodegrade leaving behind the colorant, right? That would be a bit of a problem. You guys have also got a lot of other things on display here, right? You've got some TPUs, a bunch of new different colors, a lot of stuff is going on at Polar. How do y'all manage all this?
This year, 2025, we're gonna focus a lot on our brand, and I've kind of made it like a goal, a personal goal, to at least make 2 colors a month and at least 1 new material every month. So that's why you're seeing things like PHA, biodegradable TPU, we've got polycarbonate coming up soon, we've got new TPUs here, and then we've got a bunch of new colors. So our newest one right now is this one right here. This is lavender. And then just yesterday, we made 2 new colors, which is our desert tan and army green.
Good
We've
ones
got
to have, good ones to have.
retro colors. I'm probably gonna butcher the name on this. I think it was the Apple Mark II Platinum. So it's a very specific shade of beige.
Yes, it is.
So that's coming out soon. I think there might even be more beige colors coming soon for all the
Nice.
specifics.
You guys are made in America.
Yep. So this actually was more of a result of back in COVID when you couldn't import stuff. Now it's paying dividends.
Yeah,
but
no kidding.
We found suppliers we liked and we kept them. So it's working out really nicely for us. So yeah, the pellets of plastic down to the colorant, a lot of these are within really close distances to us. So not only is it made in the US, but it's made really local. And then even things like our labels come from the US. So that is just an unintended plus. And if you're really local and you're in the area, you can always stop by and visit our factory in person. We have a storefront, so you can come by and say hi.
Would you guys like to see Florida Man go up to the frozen Hoth North that is Troy, Michigan? Let us know in the comments. Maybe we'll make some PHA or something like that. Have a little bit of fun while we're out there.
Free labor.
I'd like to know, you have access now to a fully 100% marine biodegradable capable plastic. What the heck would you print that you would want to disappear in a rough amount of time? And we are going to be testing it here on the channel, see how long it takes in pure environments as well as in really heavy bio environments. We've got rain barrels and things like that outside that have lots of algae growing in them that should make it very easy for us to test how well this actually degrades. So let us know in those comments.
If you want to see the fails and not just the successes, Discord is the place where I post all of my mistakes.
You really do post a lot of interesting mistakes. Mitch has actually been on more than one episode in our channel. He's been on a podcast. You've made a bit of a guest cameo in Print Fix Friday when you broke one of the Acme screw things for the extruding lines, because those are really cheap and easy to come by, right?
Oh yeah, those
yeah. Those are super simple. But guys, seriously, check out Polar Filament. Links in that description down below. Again, a huge thank you to the Rocky Mountain Rep Fest for bringing us out here in 2025 so we can show you cool stuff like this where the filament literally disappears. Make sure to leave a like and get subscribed, but stay safe out there. Don't forget to call your loved ones. And as always, keep making awesome and do it in ways that doesn't harm the environment. Have a good one. And that way it doesn't rub on your neck.
Excellent.
Jim, stop talking.
Oh,
Please.
yeah.
Otherwise, I'm just gonna start dancing.
Oh, has that been filming the whole time?
I need to go find a content creator to threaten, because I hear you like that.
Why?
That was your most recent podcast. When companies threaten content creators.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna
I
threaten.
don't like being threatened. You can threaten me. I don't know, make a threat. If you don't do this, we're gonna cancel you.
If you don't show a close-up of my face, I don't know what the repercussions are.
Yeah, especially since that's recording.